Hello, I'm Paul here. Today I'm going to go over there was a strategy that I talked about yesterday with stocks. I talked about a new strategy. Let's get out of the stocks today. Today I'm going to talk about uh, this is it's the 825 EMA strategy. It's the 825 crossover strategy. And if you're using this for stocks, like I briefly talked about in yesterday's video, you can make money both ways. You can make money if it's going up. You can make money going down. But with crypto, you can only make money when it goes up. So that's what I'm going to talk about today. Let's get rid of that. I want to see. Okay, so all you really need for this strategy is you need to change you need two EMAs, and you need to set one at 8, and then you set one at 25. Change your lines bright so you can actually, it stands out. And make sure whatever time frame you're using on the chart, make sure you go to your EMA and change it to that time frame. If you switch it to a different time frame, make sure you switch your EMAs back to that time frame. That's all you gotta do for this strategy. But anyway, let's look at a couple cryptos, and we'll see how effective this actually is. So, like I said, you can only make money when what has to happen is with the EMAs, they have to cross. So if it's crossing down, like you see right here for Bitcoin, you see the EMAs are crossing. You see the 8 is crossing down. You see the 25 right here. That's the blue line, and then you see the 8 going down. So you see the crossover right here. So this would not be a good time to get in with this strategy, to buy. You can see right here recently, and I'm on the day of Bitcoin. If you zoom in, you see that it crossed over again. Kind of brief, you had to zoom in, but it's still crossing down. So it didn't, for this strategy, what you could see is it didn't cross up all the way. You have to look in really close, but it didn't cross in all the way. It's still going down. I'm going to show you a couple examples. I'm going to zoom in here. What we have to look for is when it crosses up. So you see a couple moments like that. You see it right here. See the 8 EMA, and it's crossing up. So the moment that it's crossing up, what happens to the price? It gives a big indication that it's going to go up. So if you did it from like this point right here, that is well, I'm still on the day. I mean, I'll probably just use this for the day example, but it works the same for the hour or whatever time frame you want. But for the day here, it took 11 days and you made 12%. So just by waiting for the EMAs to cross right here, you made 12%. Let's look and see if it happens again. Let's see. It didn't quite cross over right here. You have to wait for it to actually cross through. Not close calls, it has to cross through. Either to get in, it has to cross through going up. It cannot be going down, unless it's a stock. Like this one, the 8 EMA is crossing down, so that's a downtrend. It's lose money right there. See right here, it's crossing up. The 8 EMA is crossing up. So what happens at the point of it crossing up? Right here. Right here. So let's just see how much this is. This is, if you wait till all the point right here, 12 days, you made a 19% gain right there. Now, this is an instant where it was quick. It did cross, but it was brief. So there might be, really fast. Got to catch this one. But this one was brief. 9% in 2 days. Did cross on that one, but it was brief. Here's another time where it crosses. Yeah, it's pretty brief too. Crosses right here. So this is where I would get in. Wait for it, and 2 days, 10%. So let's look for it again. Crossing down, here's a good one. Here's a good one. Okay, so we can see that it is crossing up. The 8 EMA is crossing up. So how much would this have been if you waited it out? All the way up here, if you waited all the way to the top, 45% in 18 days, which that's a good run right there. So let's look again. Okay, we see it crossing here. So we do this. We wait all the way up here to the top. So this is 42% in 20 days. Not bad. Now, let's real quick look at this on the hour. Let me just rewind here. I'm going to look at this on the hour and show you that it works the same way. And like you can do any kind of time frame you want. But let's just switch to the hour for Bitcoin. And let's just change my EMAs to the hour. We're going to change the time frame to an hour. And change this one to an hour. So if you're looking for the hour, let's get in closer. So same thing. We have to look for them to cross up. So let's see if we find it. Here's one right here. So we come in right here and wait for it to go to the top at 2% in 4 hours. Wait for it. Gotta find, wait for it going down. It's crossing up here, so let's check this one. I would get in at this point and just wait it out. And that's 1.68 in 17 hours. So it's really easy to probably make 1 or 2% a day using this strategy. You just have to find the moments that it's crossing up. I'm going to do a couple of other examples because I think you guys get the idea. Let's find a moment where it's crossing up. That's a good one right there. If we find a moment that it's... Come on, Trading View. Where did it cross? It crossed right there. I want to find out how much this is because this looks like a big gainer here. This looks like a big gainer. See, it's crossing right down here. So this will be a point to get in. And you wait it out till the top. Well, it's a lot less than I thought it'd be, but almost 8% in 2 days. Well, a day and a half. So with this strategy, it's very easy to make 1%, 2% a day with using these EMA strategies. Very easy. If you had $10,000 and you use this, and you know, if you did it by the hour, you could make $100 a day doing this. Well, almost every day. Let's just see real quick how often this happens. I want to see how often it happens. Now, we are in a bear market, so imagine it being a bull market and it's happening. So, this is making money with the bear market. So, let's look at a couple examples here. This big gain right here was September 7th. Let's see the last time that it crossed up. Well, this one wasn't big. You know. It crossed That was a small one right here. Crossed right here, only for a couple hours. You didn't make 1% there, but close. Now these are moments and it just goes sideways for a while. See it happening right here. 1%. Those are 1%. When you see the EMAs kind of like close to each other, it's a very big indication that it's gonna go sideways, because they're so close to each other that it's gonna go. What helps is when you see the EMAs kind of as far away from each other as possible, because you get better gains. But I see it crossing right here, and then it goes up. So that's almost 2% in 16 hours. Now, I'm going to show you, you see how the EMAs are so close to each other? If you wait, and you do this, it works for stocks too. But let's just see when the EMAs kind of get farther away from each other. You also kind of want to look for the EMAs to be far away. A lot of sideways action right here. And these are all just small gains. You want to find those big moments, which I don't think I'm going to find. Don't think I'm going to find it. The EMAs are too close to each other. Too close. Very close. Can't see. Yeah. Well, here's one right here. They're not that far away from each other, but still. You see it crossing right here. Waited it out. And you made almost 7% in a day. But with Bitcoin, there's a lot of sideways action. No matter if you're doing it by the hour, by the day. You can use this strategy for day trading, mainly with crypto. It's more useful, in my opinion, to use it for stocks. That's something I'm really going to be covering later, is using this strategy for stocks. I'm going to be talking about more later. You can use it for crypto, but you can only wait when it's crossing up. With stocks, you can do it both ways. But anyway, I hope this strategy helps you guys. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. I'll see you guys in future videos.